Hello and welcome, disc golf fans, to the 2021 Las Vegas Challenge, sponsored by Innova and brought to you guys by GK Productions. My name is Luke Humphries, and I'm joined by the ballin' Guatemalan, Maria Oliva.
What's up, guys?
We're out at the Innova Course today. What do you think about this track?
I love this course. I think it plays super hard with all the water and OB.
Yep.
And the wind really picked up today, so
it did for you ladies. It was kind of calm earlier on for the MPO field, but kind of picked up for you guys later on. We've got Paige Pierce, Catrina Allen, Jessica Weese, former champion, and then Jennifer Allen. Yeah, we've got 3 former champs on the card today, and then Jennifer Allen, semi-local down here in the Southwest, playing a pretty good round yesterday as well. Kona Panis, Rebecca Cox, Madison Walker. We've got a pretty stacked leaderboard. Bunch of names that you guys at home probably recognize. First hole, 393. What do you think the ladies are doing here, Maria?
I think most of them will go for like a hyzer flip or like a forced hyzer down the right side.
Kind of play around this pine tree or right in front of it that you see?
Around it is best, honestly, for a look at a putt.
Yep. It's very skippy out here. I mean, if you guys have watched coverage before or already here in 2021, the ball golf course here at Wild Horse facility is super skippy. These fairways are kind of dead Bermuda grass that are dormant right now, so very fast action all over this course. Paige Pierce going to start off with one of her Zeuses. She shot unofficially a 1031 rated round in round 1, absolutely smashing putts. This is something she didn't do the entire day. She had a bogey-free round yesterday, so not the way she wanted to start, but plenty of golf left. And her power is going to come into play today, big time.
Yeah, and that's the thing about this hole. Like, you really want to crush one to the right side, but that OB is so close. So it's a touchy shot for sure.
Paige had to go wind read on it, too. It helps to have somebody throw before you. Bet you Cat gives it a little more hyzer here.
Yep.
I'm guessing X2 or 3 from her.
This hole is also a little shorter than it looks on camera when I walked up there.
Little downhill, maybe?
It's kind of gettable, yeah.
Jessica Weese going forehand. Just needs to miss some of this and get back into the fairway. Yeah, no problem.
Easy 3 from there.
Yeah, and she probably, I mean, she basically had all the D that she needed. Yeah. She's got a huge forehand, plus a little bit of downhill. I think that forehand play really is a birdie play for her. And then Jennifer Allen, here we go. Plenty of power, you guys. Distance world record holder.
The best disc golf outfit I've ever seen.
And just a rocket at the basket.
Wow.
Straight into the base.
So good.
I think, was that the spotter that we saw waving the green flag in the back? So. He was stoked about that. Good jump putt approach from Paige. Save her 4.
She gave that a run.
I love that touchy little sonic bid from her.
Yeah.
You think Cat's getting aggressive here?
I think so.
Ooh, yeah. Kind of transfers away from her putt and goes a little spinny with it.
When everyone's trying to catch up to Paige right now, you know, so I think you might not see a lot of conservative play from these ladies.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. When Paige gets herself a lead in a tournament, you decide there's no more laying up.
Yeah.
Okay. Good now. Just get off the first hole.
That's right.
So the ladies teed about 1:30, like I mentioned before. MPO teed starting at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then went till about 12:30. And then right away the ladies started. And here in Nevada this day, the wind got pretty
gusty.
It picked up big time in the afternoon, so the ladies got the raw side of the deal. But here we are, hole 2. Really low ceiling. Lots of skip to be had. You're going to take a mid-range or a fairway driver, play a little hyzer flip down the gap.
Yeah, you kind of want to play the ground too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
One.
Sneaking into circle.
Cat probably throwing in them too.
I'd guess the same, and this looks perfect.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
shot.
Didn't really get lift off on that slide. Sometimes they kind of skip and jump in the air. That's when you get some good skips, but she'll be inside the circle as well. This looks high.
But it fought through a little bit. She should be right outside circle too, I think.
I think you're right. And that's typically what happens if you're high with it. You end up with a 60, 70 footer. Paige going Tour Series buzz, and that's what you want to do. She aired it over that hill that everybody was contacting in, and she got the extra slide for that.
Bullseye.
Sonic. Oh my gosh.
Good.
Jessica Weese, Annie Sonic from like 80 feet at least, I think.
Wow.
Sick little replay from GK. Wow. I mean, what's that do for your psyche? You know, you start off with something like that on hole 2.
Yeah. And it was in the whole way too. She knew it. That was a great putt.
Good bid from Cat, just a little high. Yeah, I mean, to catch a little bonus birdie like that, you feel like you're playing on borrowed time already. You're just, you got money in the bank.
Great putt from Jen.
Jen, birdie start. Very confident looking putts and shots so far. Paige, just a little tap-in birdie for her. All right, moves being made right off the bat. Love to see it. 3 birdies of the 4 holes, and we come to probably the diciest hole that these women will face in their first handful of holes. There's, 270 feet, not long, but man, these tree branches will drop you straight in the water if you're going left route. What do you go here, hyzer?
Yeah, I go hyzer with a croc, and I really force it over that right side of the tree and let it do the work.
Right, and a croc so you're not going long.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of like a Firebird or something. Yeah, that sidewalk long comes into play quick.
Plus, I'm afraid the Firebird would skip too much.
This looks wide. Gotta sit down.
Too strong.
A little strong. Easy to do. It's the mistake you want to make. At least you get your disc back that way.
Yeah.
Jess. Great shot. Yeah. Couldn't tell if she went through those tree branches a little bit. Lots of shots do kind of tickle them. But either way, she's 15 feet for her birdie. Good shot from her. Paige looking to line up the hyzer route.
And this basket is also newly elevated.
This looks like a zone. Little straight. Gotta sit. You see the way that disc hit the pine cone? That was pretty weird.
I know.
There's a drop zone that Jennifer and Paige will be going to. It's not where you went out of bounds. Everybody who goes out of bounds goes to this drop zone. It's to the left, a couple 100 feet. This looks right for the hyzer.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh my gosh.
And the drop zone is actually a little tricky.
It is tricky.
You have to maneuver through, well, not only the tree on the right, but that little tiny one.
Yeah. Wow.
Great shot.
Huge jump up power from Jennifer. I mean, that's like 100,
Yeah.
Paige, just a little Crystal Fierce chip. Jess to go back to back.
Oh, just left.
Just a bit off, and Cat after that amazing hyzer shot.
Great
Oh,
putt.
yeah. Good to go. So everybody on our card's got a birdie in the first 3 holes. Kind of activates you as a player, gets you into the mode. You kind of feel like you've begun your round,
Yeah.
at least as far as I'm.
Yeah, for sure. I know that first birdie is like, okay, now we're here.
Right.
Let's keep going.
I'm golfing.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? All right, back here on hole 4, the longest hole I think that you're going to see in the first 4. Even though one plays long, this is uphill. This is double uphill, really. You've got that hill in front of you, and then it finishes uphill as well. Long, don't typically see people find it, but the sidewalk is out of bounds. Just a tricky hole, really. Gotta fit a left to right, righty backhand that flexes out into it.
Yeah, and like you said, it is a little tough because you are throwing uphill, but you don't want to throw up.
Right.
Because you want your disc to get there for a putt.
Yeah, exactly. Your back lip will be dragging. You'll just nose up it.
This looks perfect.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Just a little perfect.
That's filthy. I would have, I don't know, paid $40 for that yesterday or something.
Yeah, this hole got away from me. I would have loved that.
Yeah, it's just a two-way shot. You got to go left to right to get it through those trees.
That looks great, too.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one probably edge of circle 1, maybe just inside. Cats looked a little better, but still fantastic out of Jess.
Yeah.
Plenty of power here.
Yeah, I figure everyone on this card will be putting on this hole.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, they're just filthy style. Showing this hole how to do it. See if Paige can join the crew. She was playing a little more of a hyzer flip, maybe. There'll be a putt, though. And you say that you wanted this one back?
Yeah, I really want to play this hole again.
You'll get to. Final round, we do come back here. Bushnell distance, 55
great
feet.
putt. That's such a scary putt, too.
She's ridiculous.
Yeah,
She doesn't stop.
to say the least.
She's relentless.
I'm sure Jess is running this one, too.
Yeah.
It's a little short.
A little half bid.
But a 3 is not bad.
No, it's really not. That putt got Paige jacked up. She's going jack it off.
Jen playing it safe. No need to contend with that hill.
Nice putt from Kat. We're seeing a ton of birdies from these ladies. Cool to see. This top-level golf being played right here.
For sure.
Happy to have you with us.
Happy to be here.
All right, moving on. Quick look at the leaderboard, though. Through 5 holes, Rebecca Cox couple under, Catrina a couple under. We've also got Nicole Bradley and Owen Scoggins coming on. Some consider her to be the best putter in the world on the female side. Some even say men's side as well. She's just a filthy putter. She won the DGPT putting contest this year. If you didn't see that, I think you can go on the Disc Golf Network and check that out. Filthy putter, and she's on her game. First par 4 of the course. What do you think ladies are doing here, Maria?
I mostly saw people throw down the right side, kind of a hyzer flip or a forced Anheuser come back into the green.
Yeah, right. There's some sidewalk over there that these ladies need to be careful of. If you execute that shot properly.
Yeah, it's a pretty upshot from there.
Mm-hmm. Skip something off the green.
Yeah.
And you're exactly right. We're seeing Kat go with the hyzer flip on the right side. This is a super busy tee box right here. You've got
hyzer back.
Cars passing you, carts, people walking. This is a very distractible tee box, as you can see right there. Take some patience to wait for the proper moment. Execute your shot. Paige always waits, though, so I'm sure that she's got her head right. She's going Zeus. That's smashed. Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
That's 120 feet past Kat.
Yeah.
Kat's shot wasn't bad either.
Yeah, Kat crushed it.
See Jessica playing with a little tape on her middle finger. This dry air just gets players' fingers cracking. We mentioned it before, but almost everybody out here has got a little cut, a pressure, something.
Another crush.
Amazing shot from her. That's position A, right there in the middle.
Yeah.
You've got options. For her as a forehand dominant player, she can play that approach shot multiple ways coming in from there.
Yeah, and you have flat footing. Because Kat landed on those little hills right there, so it might be a little tricky.
Yeah, great point. Can't say enough about flat footing.
Jen going higher than the rest.
That's a stable disc.
Yeah.
Same one she threw on one. Destroyer, I'm sure. Right up there by Paige.
Great shot.
Looks like a layup possibly. 281, but this is a putter, it seems.
Yeah, you really don't want to go deep because
she was
the
that far.
sidewalk really comes into play.
They all crushed it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a go for it shot from 281 with a PA1, I think, and she slid it straight across the green. She'll have a birdie look.
Great up shot from Jess. Might be a little obstructed with that palm right there.
Yeah, that's the miss. There's no OB left short. Long right, short right, both have OB, so missing a little to the left is what you're going to see players do, I think. This needs to sit.
Just barely.
And it just barely aired the hill. You could see she thought she threw a great shot. It just stayed in the air a little long. Only 194 feet left. Sit.
Sit down. Okay, good.
And it just does. Looks like an Avier X3 out of her. Really obstructed putt from Jess.
She's got that high Annie putt, so we'll see.
She's going left foot forward.
This is death putt.
This is death putt, yeah. OB behind it. If you catch any basket and roll right.
Get it.
That's it. Well.
It was a good run.
Yeah, it was. She didn't lay that one up at all. Big putt for Paige. This is save her par.
Great.
Nasty putt from her. All right, now Jennifer for her birdie putt.
Oh, just left.
A little strong. Jess looks like she's Annie in this one.
Yeah. Oh. It's really a tough putt if you're behind those trees because the limbs are low and they're just right in your way.
It's just sitting on a knoll, too. Mm-hmm. You know, any miss is going twice as far as a normal miss. And she had some distractions behind her.
Yeah.
That's me in the red hat, actually.
Yeah, there's a lot of people over there because the tee to, what was it, the two holes after it is right there.
Yep. The tee for 7 is right there. The island hole is playing. There's just a lot of distractions right here. Yeah, good putt from her. Seems like for the shorter one, she kind of goes that stagger straddle.
Yep.
Hyzer putt. Cat in for her par. And we're going to see Jennifer Allen's first turbo putt of the round, I believe. Maybe not.
Nope.
Oh.
There it is.
A little foreshadowing. I didn't see her line up normal.
Wow, I'm surprised.
I think she goes to that for the tap-ins, and she's pretty efficient with it, honestly. Yeah. She's got so much power.
Yeah.
Like, you know, she's got that fast twitch muscle.
The way she putts, it's going.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard not to. She throws things hard, you know.
Exactly.
222 feet. Shouldn't be that hard.
But it is.
Really hard. Penalizing drop zone, too, that makes you run a putt that you shouldn't run if you end up going to it. This looks fantastic.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, that was great from her.
And she doesn't give herself a death putt.
I'm guessing A3. A lot of the Prodigy players loving that A3. Paige going crystal fierce. Flattening.
Looks great.
Yes, this is what you want. Met the ground flat, slid out. She'll have a 24-footer, but that's a very makeable putt.
For sure. And if you're on the green, it does look like a death putt, but you do have some room, as you can see, behind the basket. You know.
Yep. That's Color Glow Rock 3, I'd guess, out of Jessica. And that was well done as well. Not messing with short, getting it to land flat. 3 for 3 so far.
Jen's throwing an ABR X3. Also a great shot.
Yeah. The trick is to throw it hard. Get it to meet the ground flat. Don't leave it in the air long. Don't let it hyzer out.
Because even if you do make the green, it can always
go sliding or hyzering.
Yeah, into the sidewalk.
OB is not far outside the circle on the left side, and it's well inside the circle there on the water. So this is a tricky putt.
Jen laying it up. She didn't want to mess with that water again.
Paige a little frustrated. Had the line exactly right.
Just low.
Yeah, soft bid from Jess. I mean, there's repercussions to the nth degree if you miss this putt. You know, it's just not something you want to do at this point in the round early on. Ooh.
Especially like that.
That needed to sit. Yeah. I think it did, though.
Good. Oh, I think missing low out here is one of the worst things you can do, because when it hits that basket and your disc catches an edge, see you later.
I know, just on this frictionless, dead, dormant Bermuda grass, it just heads anywhere it wants to downhill. Lucky to have 2 putts really sit there. Jen going back to the turbo.
I wonder how many turbos we're going to see today. 2
for 2 now. I'm guessing another 10, 12, maybe a Baker's does. Hole 7. This hole has to be one of the trickiest holes for the women's field. I think the landing zone is as small as they get. The drop zone is as penalizing as they get. And then that water's just ready to take your favorite disc.
Yeah, you know, for the drive, I really think it's more of a mental thing for the women, because realistically, it's an easy shot for us because our furthest drive won't be reaching that OB green.
Yeah.
And so you can really do whatever as long as you're in bounds.
Early release from Paige. I'm sure that she was going for the green. Plenty of power to reach it. She'll go to the drop zone.
This looks amazing.
Yeah, just needing it to skip off of the green. Keep moving. Oh, yeah.
Great shot.
Great shot. You can see the entire green outlined in a thin string separating inbounds from out of bounds.
I'm sure Jen has the disc down for this drive because she will reach the green.
Oh, yeah. Hyzer. Oh, that was kind of an unfortunate kick, but it worked out.
Yeah.
If she had been just over that, I think she would have skipped about to where Jess is, but it kind of check skipped and left her there. She'll have about 150 feet to slide one up and take a birdie, so that's perfect position for her. See how aggressive Kat wants to get. This looks like more the layup.
Great shot.
Yeah, great shot from her. So 3 of our 4 ladies finding inbounds. If Paige can get up and down from here, she'll save her par, though.
And this is a tough drop zone.
Chill. Okay.
Good.
That's 18 feet away for her par. And this is one of the things Kat is best at. I love that little 120, 150 foot standstill. She doesn't turn her face, her body away from the target very much. Allows her to keep her eye on it and then just plays that little
little hyzer flip putter shot.
It's so good.
Yeah, but it stays on a hyzer the whole way because
you
know, she puts it on such an extreme angle.
She understands angles, understands how discs react to these ball golf greens and fairways.
They're so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And we see both Jess and Jennifer leak their approach shots a little bit left.
And that bunker is so hard to putt out of because it's so... I mean, you're putting straight up to the basket.
You are, and your feet aren't on steady ground. As you start to push, you kind of slide a bit.
Not to mention the other bunker is right behind it.
Right. And didn't look like that one found it, but...
At least they stayed.
Big putt for Paige.
Great.
Dagger, nice par from her. Last thing you want to do is take a bogey on a hole that you can reach. So.
Yeah. Feels bad.
Great birdie from Kat. Making it look easy. Played the layup straight to her strength. The little pitch up. Hole number 8. Gorgeous hole. There's just, I don't know what mountain that is in the background, but it's beautiful and it's just right there staring at you. You basically throw right at it. I don't know, watch your disc come up short. This one's a hard one to get to.
Yeah, I threw a road runner on this shot because I threw a wraith during practice and it kind of didn't Annie the whole way. So I was
stabled up as it went down.
And it worked out. I was pin high. I was on the left side.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea. Throwing something that's going to continue to move right for the entirety of the flight. Yep. Yeah, if you throw this one flat, you're going to end up nose up because of how much downhill this is, and then you'll work your way left and go out of bounds. That's the only miss that you can't have.
But this hole's tricky because you also don't want to be too far left with all those trees because then you won't really have a putt.
This needs to stop moving left. It's exactly what we were talking about. It didn't continue to move left throughout the entirety of the flight. Found out of bounds. Paige will have about 80 to 90 feet for her par.
Yeah. Again, it's so easy to do when you're throwing downhill.
I like this play.
Yeah. Oh, it looks so good.
Plays away from the out of bounds. She'll be right outside circle 2.
Yeah,
so that's...
Sucks that it didn't skip a little more. That dirt really grabbed it.
It's hit or miss with that stuff. You're either skipping like hard pan or it's landing in some sand. But that was like a 480 or 380 foot forehand for Jess. She's got tons of power with that. And this looks fantastic. Needs to stop.
Thank you. That's
incredible. Yeah, it's like a T-bird or something from Jennifer. Past pin high, inbounds just outside the circle for her birdie. Basically the safest look that you can have on this green.
You know what, though? It is a little tricky being right behind that little green because you're putting into that willow tree. And if you don't make that putt, those branches are right there. I know from experience.
Okay. There we go. Personal experience from Maria. Don't go by that willow tree.
Don't do it.
All right. 3 is a great score on this hole.
This is definitely a bonus birdie.
Yep. Jennifer wanting no part of it, knowing three's good. And you can see this wind picking up now.
Yep.
Right to left for Kat, who does like a little hyzer putt, so this is tricky for her.
All day.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for hitting that, Kat. That was beautiful. Yeah. She threw a dagger in the heart. Didn't let the wind get underneath it.
It's a great birdie.
There you go. Little body English, little reaction from Jess. Interesting.
High, but it stuck.
You could see that look right there, the left foot forward stagger hyzer putt. It's working for her right now. That's cool to see, and that was a perfect angle from GK.
Yeah, well, Jess really switches up her putts just depending on what wind she's having or like what stance she's able to. Yeah, I think it's great.
It's very feel based.
Well, it gives her so many more options, you know.
It does. It does. It doesn't box her in.
Yeah.
Confine her in any way on the green.
Exactly.
Hole 9. You're gonna have a narrow hallway, not overly narrow, but definitely narrow for the course hallway that you have to get your disc out of. Move it right to left a little bit, and then the main feature on this hole is this bunker that's exactly 4 feet away from the basket.
Yeah, and this hole for the women is right about where the wind started really picking up.
Okay. Yeah, this is what, about 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. This is when they were calling for the higher winds.
Yeah.
Going from about 10 miles an hour to 20 and then gust at 30. So.
And you really want your drive to get as far down there because that upshot is so hard.
It's dicey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This looks great.
Oh, it was a beautiful shot. Flipped it flat.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah. Bunches of good ground play. She'll have a forehand approach from there, I'm sure. There's that blue destroyer from Jen. Boom.
She yanked it a little bit, but she throws so hard it doesn't even matter.
Oh, my goodness. Love to see it.
Great shot.
She's throwing some huge drives today. That's that destroyer again, I'm sure. Super stable, just wrenching it over.
Almost
coming
reaches
back.
the next card.
And she's like less than 200 feet out. That was probably a 450-foot drive at least.
That's what you want. You don't want to throw a long upshot on this hole.
Paige also smacking one out there. Little left of where Jen ended up, a great angle. I'm pretty sure this is an X1 out of Kat, so she's throwing a very stable disc here, looking to get some skip, I'm sure.
Wow, great shot.
Skip, 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 skip.
Just outside the circle.
Yeah. But not bad. She knows that throwing it into the bunker is the miss she's wanting to avoid at this point.
Yeah. And she won't be putting straight at the bunker.
Bushnell says 227 for Jess. I like this. Come on.
Oh, no.
Oh. That was probably that wind, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's as bad as a roll as they get after a great-looking shot.
Yeah. I mean, she's still inside circle, too. But
Sit. Man, you guys are definitely experiencing different conditions than the guys had. Wind just didn't let that thing come down.
You see the palm trees up there. They're going crazy.
Yeah. Wow. If you guys haven't watched the skins match from GK, which I don't think has even come out yet, it'll come out Tuesday. Paige Pierce plays with us, and she does something ridiculous on this hole. So go catch that skins match when it drops. GK Pro, OTB. It's a good one. We've got Nate Sexton, Calvin Heinberg, and Kevin Jones on it as well. So it's fun to have a mixed card with Paige. She wants no part of it. Who can blame her? I don't know. It might even be inside 4 feet.
He's running this. No. Smart play.
Yeah.
It was so windy.
Right. It's day 2.
Yeah. I wonder if Jen's going to run this. Okay.
Yeah.
Great birdie.
That's the advantage of driving it so far. She's got that little upshot.
Well, that's the thing with Jen. She could lay up every putt and still shoot fire because she She throws so far out
Yeah,
here.
yeah, she's got the advantage off the tee. So she'll take the lone birdie on that hole. The other gal's playing smart, not going out of bounds on those putts. And that does it for the front nine. The 2021 Las Vegas Challenge, sponsored by Innova, brought to you guys by GK Productions. I love that little slow-mo right there.
Yeah.
Here's a quick look. Everybody getting birdies, the bogeys there as well. Couple of par rounds so far. Catrina Allen shooting 3 under on that front nine. And here's the leaderboard after 9 holes. Rebecca Cox continuing to push, and Owen Scoggins picking up 2 more birdies since we checked in last. And look at that bottom person.
Sarah, wow, she jumped up 18 spots, I think, yesterday.
Crazy.
She crushed it.
Sarah Hokum, veteran, on the move, coming for lead card. Thank you guys for joining us. This is, like I said, been a production of GK Pro, brought to you guys by Innova. Can't thank the Pro Tour and Jeff Spring enough for allowing us out here and giving us this venue, this opportunity. We will see you guys on the back nine.